Good evening. It is Monday, April 11th. The market is closed. It is after hours. It is 9:03 right now, and I did not trade today. I had a busy day at work and did not have a chance to be on the markets, but I did want to review the strategy, the 15-minute orb on the Qs. Today, I want to call it a scratch day. I don't really if I plotted it out here, let me get rid of the indicator. So we had a nice little candle here, looking pretty bullish. Big wick on the bottom. Came down. I'll go to the 5 minutes so we can see it a bit more in detail. Nice volume today. So here's our 15 minutes, first 3 5-minute candles, and our second candle we dipped down, came back up, and then looked as if we were to break out. As we've talked about, we're buying underneath our breakout level on anticipation of breaking out. I want to feel, so 345.17, let's say at the top of that body, and the top of the candle, 345.74. So we would have hit our 50 cents, and 50 cents is actually even more than we need. I don't have the exact math in front of me, but we need like 45 or so to hit 10% at the money strike on the Qs. So it would have given you an opportunity to make your 10% and walk away. At the same time, not perfect. It didn't keep on breaking out. We did have elevated volume from the previous candle, so hard to say. I want to call this one a scratch. I didn't trade it, so I can't give you an official, yes, I made my 10%. I like this too. It did give you a second chance. Like, if it came back at you, it did give you a second chance. It wouldn't have hit the stop loss. But that being said, it's a scratch day. Didn't make any money, didn't lose any money, didn't trade overall. But I did just want to review the chart. We did have a nice gap down, which was indicative of a little bit of bearish action. And sure enough, if you look at the Qs, we're down a little bit overall. IWM, same. SPY, same. Nice little bearish downwards day. Overall thoughts on the market? I think a lot of people are hesitant and scared right now. I think there's a lot of turmoil in the world, and people don't really trust the financials right now, I don't think. Like, you look at inflation numbers, for instance. Everyone knows CPI is bullshit. Everyone knows that, oh yeah, that's a big fucking fat lie, and they are just feeding you bullshit, trying to say that inflation's whatever the 5 or whatever the hell percent it is, and everyone knows. You look at the grocery stores, you look at the cost of gas, anything, that is way higher than that. And I believe that people are starting to see, like, the house of the USD is starting to crumble. The petrodollar itself, like, Russia is, how do I explain this? Basically, USD has been able to be printed, backed on the petrodollar, backed on the fact that you have to buy a barrel of oil with USD. Russia has now said, and this is the US's fault in my opinion, but they've come out and been like, okay, well, fuck it, we'll accept won, or we'll accept whatever you're, like, you want to buy it in rubles, this is what we want. Who needs what, USD? And I'm looking at that in if the petrodollar collapses, USD collapses, and US is no longer the power that it once was, which would be quite interesting for the markets. You know what I mean? If we go, let's go to the weekly. There's room to move down. Just looking at this, head, shoulder, there's lots of room to come down here. We've had this steady printing inflation craziness. Inflation's not the right word. Printing bonanza, right? Where the Fed just gives banks monies to buy equities, and it's starting to come to an end. You know, rates are going up. The Fed is pulling back their balance sheet. How that affects the market as a whole, it's going to be interesting to see. I'm not necessarily fully bullish on it as I once was. But that being said, like I've talked about before, play what the market gives you. You know what I mean? If I were to play the strategy, yeah, I'd be buying calls on the break of this, because that's exactly what the strategy is. I'm trading like a robot, and my goal is to trade like an algo, where, yeah, okay, I have a set order, I buy, and I sell, and make money. This would have been a nice one to take on the other side as well. Just like such a clean break. I was looking at the 5-minute chart. Not clean break, sorry, but you know, it's only 10:25 when this is starting to come down. Still have a little bit of time. Anyways, it's just another option. You can always play it twice if you want to. Let's go back a day and see what happened if we do that. Oops. Right there and right there. Oh yeah, so this one wouldn't have really worked out that great. Anyways, we're at 11 o'clock here, which that is the end all be all. Definitely not taking a trade after 11. Generally not taking a trade after 10:30. So anyways, I wanted to do a quick recap, talk about the market a little bit. I have a lot more to say, but I'm not quite organized. So I had, anyways, there it is. Have a good night. Bye.